ABL 411. After the break. Rival Week. Weekday Series 16. The league is on the air. Action Baseball League. It's Monday, July 20th, 1981. Let's complete today's games. The Atlanta Kings, last place in the NBC East, 17 games back, host the Charlotte Colonels, first place in the NBC East. Charlotte sends to the mound Roberto Yamana, 9-4, with a 2.7 ERA. Atlanta sends Tony Resendez, 5-7. The result: tight tilt goes to the Colonels, 3-2. The Colonels win on the road. Winning pitcher, Roberto Yamana, he's 10-4. Losing pitcher, Tony Resendez, he is 5-8. The save goes to Charlotte closer Edwin Martinez, his 22nd. Player of the game, Charlotte starter Roberto Yamana. Miami Hurricanes, second in the NBC East, 10.5 games back, host the Tampa Bay Storm, third in the NBC East, 15.5 games back. Tampa Bay will send to the mound Nick Olson, he's 5-6. Miami sends Joe Good, 2-6. The result is Hurricanes slip past Tampa Bay 5-4 in extra innings. Hurricanes get the walk-off victory at home, 5-4 in the bottom of the 11th. The winning pitcher, reliever Ricky Velez, he's now 2-0. The loser, closer Antonio Barbieri of Tampa Bay. His record is 1-7. Player of the game, Miami starter Joe Good. Tampa Bay shortstop Steve Rutherford hit his first home run of the year. The Detroit Dukes, second in the NBC Central, 1.5 games back, hosts the Minneapolis Blizzard, last place in the NBC Central, 11.5 games back. Minneapolis will send to the mound Chris Jenkins, 7-6. Detroit sends to the mound John Solis, 6-3. The result of this game: Minneapolis topples Detroit 3-1. Minneapolis gets the road victory. Winning pitcher, starter Chris Jenkins for Minneapolis. He is 8-6. The loser, starter John Solis for Detroit. He is now 6-4. The save goes to Minneapolis closer Arturo Garcia, his 22nd of the year. Player of the game, Detroit starter John Solis in a losing effort. Minneapolis first baseman Nirotoshi Nishimoto hit his 11th home run. Bonus coverage available on the Baseball Observer. The Chicago Fire, third place in the NBC Central, 3 games back, hosted the first place Dallas Rustlers of the NBC Central. Chicago with an opportunity, and they did what they had to do Monday night, and they did it with pitching, clean baseball, and one opening. Yalong Mak held first place Dallas scoreless for 7 innings. Tony Espinal and Matt Hyman finished the shutout. Then in the bottom of the eighth, Xavier Granville singled, stole second, and scored the game's only run on a Mel Montelango double. Chicago won it 1-0 and cut the Dallas lead from 4 games to 3. That makes Tuesday the hinge game of the series. Another Chicago victory cuts the margin to 2 games, and 2 still to play. Fire rally late to clip Dallas. Chicago scores in the bottom of the 8th inning to win 1-0. The winning pitcher, reliever Tony Espinal. He's now 2-6. The losing pitcher, starter Joe Guy for Dallas. He's now 1-3. The save goes to Chicago closer Matt Hyman, his 23rd of the year. The player of the game is Chicago starting pitcher Ya Long Mak. This game is available on the Baseball Observer. The Los Angeles Cobras, second in the NBC West, 2.5 games back, hosts the Phoenix Firebirds, third in the NBC West, 2.5 games back. Phoenix will send to the mound Jose Contreras. He's 8-8 with a 2.65 ERA. Los Angeles will send to the mound Ricardo Figueroa, 1-1 with a 3.00 ERA. The result: Cobras score late to nip Firebirds. Los Angeles scores 4 runs in the bottom of the 8th inning and hold off the Firebirds with a late rally in the top of the 9th to win this game at home 4-3. The winning pitcher, reliever Tae Mok Kim for Los Angeles. He's now 8-4. The loser, starter Jose Contreras for Phoenix. He's now 8-9. Save goes to Los Angeles closer Alex Gonzalez, his 19th save of the year. Player of the game, starting pitcher for LA, Ricardo Figueroa. Los Angeles third baseman Ramon Reyes hit his 4th home run of the year. Available on the ABL Ballpark Feed. The San Diego Ceros, last place in the NBC West, 15 games back, hosts the San Francisco Warriors, first place in the NBC West. The result: San Francisco beats San Diego 4-3. San Francisco with the road win versus the Ceros. Winning pitcher, San Francisco starter Eric Bunker. He's now 4-2. Losing pitcher is San Diego starter Alex Martinez. The save goes to San Francisco closer Rafael Gonzalez, his 16th save. Player of the game, San Francisco starter Eric Bunker. For San Francisco, first baseman Bobby Jackson hit his 17th home run. First baseman Victor Frosty Bill Quintero hit his 20th. And left fielder Bernardo Valenzuela hit his 11th home run, all for the San Francisco Warriors. Those are the games of the National Baseball Conference. Now let's complete the games of the ABC. The Boston Patriots, first place in the ABC East, hosts the New York Aces, second place in the ABC East, 4 games back. New York will send to the hill Mike Gimmel. He's 5-5. Austin will send Jalen Ruffin. He's 4-6. The result: Patriots win thriller 6-2. Patriots go into the bottom of the ninth inning with a 2-2 tie and score 4 runs to win the game. Oh, it must have been a grand slam. Like 4 runs, 1 would do. Must have been a grand slam. Let's see how this game ended. Here's something special. A grand slam home run by Alberto Santos for Boston, the right fielder. A walk-off victory for the Boston Patriots. And he's not the player of the game. The winning pitcher is Justin Bowen, the closer for Boston. He's now 2-3. The loser is closer Juan Medeiros of New York. He's 3-5. Player of the game is the New York starter, Mike Gimmel. So for Santos, that was his second home run of the year, that grand slam that won the game. Juan Perez hit his 21st of the year. He's approaching a milestone. I think it's 200 or 250. Danny Salas hit his 11th of the year, also for Boston. The Philadelphia Fury, third in the ABC East, 5.5 games back, hosts the Pittsburgh Express, last in the ABC East, 10.5 back. Pittsburgh was sent to the mound Doug Farmer, 5-5. Philadelphia sends Isaac Thomas, 1-2. Philadelphia has been struggling of late. They managed to avoid the sweep. Here's the result. Pittsburgh gets 6-5 wins. The Express with the road victory. The winning pitcher, starter Doug Farmer for Pittsburgh. He's 6-5. The loser, starter Isaac Thomas for Philadelphia. He's 1-3. The save goes to Pittsburgh closer Alex Dunlap. He is 19th of the year. Player of the game, first baseman Antonio Serrano of Pittsburgh, their best player. For the Philadelphia Fury, right fielder Javier Robinson hit his 9th home run. The Cincinnati Cougars, second in the ABC Central, 5.5 back, hosts the Houston Mavericks, first in the ABC Central. Houston sends to the mound Nate Higgins, 10-5, with a 2.3 ERA. Cincinnati will send Darius Jones, 6-6, with a 2.68 ERA. Pretty good matchup. Tough rivalry here. Here's the result. Houston beats Cincinnati 5-2. The Mavericks with the road victory. Winning pitcher, starter Nate Higgins for Houston. He's now 11-5. The loser, Darius Jones. He's now 6-7 for Cincinnati. The save goes to closer for Houston, Tony Chavarria, his 16th. Player of the game, Houston catcher Alex Ramirez. Alex hit his 8th home run of the year. The Nashville Blues, third in the ABC Central, 7 games back, hosts the St. Louis Stallions, last in the ABC Central, 8.5 games back. St. Louis sends to the mound Noah DeBra, 7-5, 3 ERA. Nashville will send Tyshawn Taylor. He's 6-3. Here's the result. Stallions suffer 7-2 road loss. The Blues win at home comfortably 7-2. Winning pitcher, starter Tyshawn Taylor. He is now 7-3. The loser, Noah DeBra. He's now 7-6. The save goes to reliever Frank Larson for Nashville, his second save of the year. Player of the game is the starter for Nashville, Tyshawn Taylor. For Nashville, Jose Orozco hit his 13th home run. The Denver Rocketeers, third in the ABC West, 3 games back. Hosts, the first place Las Vegas Gamblers in the ABC West. This was the ABL Ballpark Feed game. The Rocketeers beat the Gamblers 5-0 for a home victory. The winning pitcher, starter Arturo Andres for Denver. The loser, Miguel Fernandez for Las Vegas. Player of the game is the Denver starter, Arturo Andres. For Denver, first baseman Jesus Arras hit his 9th home run. That game is available on the ABL Ballpark Feed. The Portland Lumberjacks, last place in the ABC West, 17.5 games back. Host, the second place Seattle Comets, 2.5 games back. Seattle sends to the mound Sergio Lopez, 6-3. Portland sends Nate Souza. He's 1-0. The result, Comets send Portland home with a 5-4 loss. Seattle gets the road victory. Winning pitcher, Seattle starter Sergio Lopez, now 7-3. The loser, Portland starter Nate Souza, now 1-1. The save goes to Seattle closer Jesse Street, his 13th of the year. Player of the game, Seattle starter Sergio Lopez. That completes the games of Monday, July 20th, 1981. Let's take a look at our top performances of the day. The number 1 performance of the day, New York starter Mike Gimmel, 8 innings pitched, 3 hits allowed, 2 earned runs. He walked 1 and struck out 10 in a 6-2 loss versus Boston. The number 2 performance of the day, Ya Long Mak of the Chicago Fire, 7 innings pitched, 3 hits allowed, no earned runs. He walked 3 and struck out 6 in a 1-0 win versus Dallas. He did not figure in the decision. The number 3 performance of the day, Arturo Andres of the Denver Rocketeers, 7 1/3 innings pitched, 2 hits allowed, no earned runs. He walked 3, struck out 3, and got the win in a 5-0 victory over Las Vegas. Let's see where we stand. In the NBC West, the Charlotte Colonels continue to have a comfortable 10-game lead over the Miami Hurricanes. In the NBC Central, the Dallas Rustlers have lost their last game, but they have still won 7 of their last 10 and lead Detroit by 2 and Chicago by 3. Chicago, with 3 more wins against Dallas, would draw even with them, giving Detroit a chance to slip into the lead. In the NBC West, the San Francisco Warriors have won 2 in a row and 6 of their last 10. The Los Angeles Clippers have won 3 in a row and 8 of their last 10, and they trail by 2 games, overtaking Phoenix for second place. Phoenix has lost 2 in a row and has lost 6 of their last 10, and they trail by 3 games. In the American Conference, in the Eastern Division, Boston Patriots lead the New York Aces by 5 games. In the Central Division, The Mavericks have won 2 straight. They're even in their last 10. Cincinnati has lost 2 in a row. They are also even in their last 10, and they trail by 6.5. Nashville also trail by 6.5. They are on the upswing, winning 2 straight and 6 of their last 10. In the ABC West, Las Vegas lost their last contest. They're even in their last 10 games. They lead Seattle by only 2 games and Denver by 3. Now let's complete this day. Okay, now it's Tuesday, July 21st. All right. So for Tuesday and for Wednesday, we're going to sim the day and take a look at where we stand. So here are the results for Tuesday, July 21st, 1981. Here's where we stand. Charlotte lost to Atlanta in extra innings. Miami won, defeating Tampa Bay 5-4. So Miami has cut their lead to 9. In the Central Division, Dallas loses again to Chicago, 3-1. So Chicago now, with this Tuesday victory, has cut the margin to 2 games. So let's see if they can keep it going. Detroit also victorious over Minneapolis 5-3. So now the lead for Dallas is only 1 over Detroit and 2 over Chicago. The NBC West. San Francisco wins their 3rd straight over San Diego, 11-3. 7 of their last 10. The Cobras lose to Phoenix, 6-4. So that now Phoenix draws even with LA, both 3 games back. In the ABC, Boston wins. They beat New York 1-0 in extra innings. They rally to win 1-0. The lead is now 6 over New York, and Philly manages to win over Pittsburgh at home, a walk-off victory, 3-2. In the Central Division, Houston loses. Cincinnati with the win. Walk-off victory in the bottom of the 9th, 2-1. They draw within 5.5 games. Nashville wins their 3rd straight over St. Louis, shutting them out 3-0. Hayden Watkins gets the victory. Closer Joe Burrow with his 17th save for Nashville. In the ABC West, Vegas gets the win. They defeat Denver 11-5. Player of the game, Mike Rabel. They lead Seattle by 2 games, who also gets their victory over Portland, 5-1 on the road. They keep pace. Seattle still trails by 2, Denver by 4. All right. So now we're going to complete the games of Wednesday, July 22nd. Let's take a look at the schedule. Chicago is sending Oscar Roa to the mound, 8-7. To take on Anton Gray, 11-2, with a 3.30 ERA for Dallas. That'll be a tough one. If Chicago can win that one, they'll cut the lead to 1, and maybe they'll be trailing Detroit instead of Dallas for the lead in the NBC Central. We're going to do it in one pass. Here are the results for Wednesday, July 22nd, 1981. Here's where we stand. Let's go right to the NBC Central. And Chicago gets it done. They've won their 5th in a row. The final 3-0. They shut out the Rustlers. Roa gets the win. He's 9-7. But Detroit fails to capitalize on the losing streak of the Rustlers. Minneapolis gets it done on the road, 4-2. Winning pitcher, Bill Mendoza for Minneapolis. He's 7-6. So this is a very tight race now. Can Chicago complete the sweep of Dallas? That will probably be my showcase game or the ballpark feed. I'll figure that out in a minute. The Colonels lose again. Atlanta is warming up. They shut out the Colonels 2-0. A home win for the Kings. They've won 2 in a row and 7 of their last 10. The lead over Miami is now 8. In the West, San Francisco continues to beat San Diego. Extra innings this time, 6-4 on the road victory. 4 straight wins for the Warriors, 7 of their last 10. Los Angeles wins over Phoenix. A home win for the Cobras, 3-1. And they keep pace, 3 back of San Francisco. Boston wins their 3rd straight over New York, 6-1 at home. Player of the game, Victor Martinez, the starter for the Patriots. The lead over Philadelphia and New York, now 7. Pittsburgh defeats Philadelphia 1-0, shutting them out. In the Central Division, Houston loses again. Cincinnati with a 7-1 victory at home. The winning pitcher, Ricardo Hernandez, he's now 9-5. He's the player of the game. So Cincinnati cuts the lead to 4.5. They've won 2 straight and 6 of their last 10. Nashville keeping pace. They win again over St. Louis, 10-7. Jaden Gray, the winning pitcher, the reliever. The save goes to closer Joe Berger. Center fielder Juan Grant is the player of the game for Nashville. So the Blues have won 4 straight and 8 of 10 to keep pace and challenge for the lead in the ABC Central. In the ABC West, Vegas has won again over Denver, 5-2 on the road. 4 runs in the 9th inning to seal it. They've won 2 straight. Comets losing to Portland 9-1. Unable to take advantage and keep pace, playing the lowly Portland Lumberjacks, who are 19 games off the pace. All right, it's Thursday, July 23rd, the final day of this 4-game set. Let's take a look at the schedule. All right. The ABL Ballpark Feed game for Thursday, July 23rd, 1981 will be Chicago. Second place, a game back, hosting the front-running Dallas Rustlers with a chance to tie for first. Chicago will send to the mound Edgar Gonzalez, 10-4, with a 3.21 ERA, and Dallas will send Mark Marmon, 6-4, with a 2.80 ERA. Looks like a good tilt. And the Baseball Observer Showcase game will be the Cincinnati Cougars, second in the ABC Central, 4.5 games back, hosting their arch rival, the Houston Mavericks, front runners in the ABC Central. Cincinnati will send to the hill Chris Collette, 8-2, with a 1.72 ERA. And Houston will send Valentin Geoffroy, 1-0 with a 1.23 ERA. That'll be our showcase game. Then we will complete Thursday, and that will complete the weekday series of Week 16. Then we'll go to Friday, and we'll have 2 feed games on Friday. The 4-1-1 for Friday and Saturday, and then a feed game and a showcase game for Sunday. Right here on ABL 411.